DNA inside the cell gets damaged or copied incorrectly. Most of the time, the body catches and fixes these errors, but sometimes a mutated cell escapes that correction system. It starts dividing uncontrollably. It builds up into a mass. It invades surrounding tissue. Mutations happen naturally. They can happen every time a cell divides. They are part of life itself. The more cells you have and the longer you live, the more chances there are for a mutation to slip through. Every living organism with cells that divide carries this risk. Dinosaurs got cancer, ancient fish got cancer, even trees can get cancer. So did ancient humans actually get cancer less frequently than we do today? The honest answer is probably yes, but not for the reasons people usually think. The biggest reason is lifespan. Most ancient humans died young. They died from infection, injury, predators, and famine. The average life expectancy for a prehistoric human was roughly 25 to 35 years. Cancer takes time. Most cancers develop after the age of 50. If you die at 30 from a lion attack or a tooth infection, cancer never has a chance to develop. Ancient humans also had different risk factors. They did not smoke tobacco. They were not exposed to industrial chemicals. They ate whole foods. They moved their bodies constantly. All of these things reduced certain cancer risks. But they had their own risks too. Smoke from cooking fires caused lung irritation. Parasitic infections and chronic inflammation can promote certain cancers. Sunlight exposure without protection raises skin cancer risk. They were not living in a cancer-free paradise. They were just dying of other things first. So why does it seem like cancer is everywhere today? Part of the answer is that we live longer. Modern medicine has eliminated or reduced many of the things that killed people young. So we now have millions of people reaching their 60s, 70s, and 80s. That is the prime window for cancer to develop and be detected. Another part of the answer is detection. We have technologies now that can find a tumor the size of a fingernail inside the body. Ancient physicians could only see what was visible or felt on the surface. Most internal cancers went completely undetected. And yes, modern lifestyle factors do increase certain cancer risks. Tobacco is directly linked to lung, throat, and mouth cancer. Processed red meat is linked to colorectal cancer. Obesity is connected to over a dozen cancer types. UV radiation causes skin cancer. Understanding that cancer is ancient actually helps scientists today. If cancer has been with us for millions of years, it means it is woven deep into the fabric of multicellular life. Researchers are now studying why some ancient animals seem to have had lower cancer rates. Elephants, for example, carry extra copies of a cancer-suppressing gene called TP53. Scientists are studying those genes to see if they can create human cancer treatment. The fossil record also helps us track how cancer rates change over time. By comparing ancient bone tumors to modern ones, researchers can study how certain cancers evolve and which conditions seem to trigger them. Cancer is not just a medical problem. It is an evolutionary puzzle, and understanding its deep history is part of solving it. A 1.7 million-year-old bone, a tumor, a creature that lived before language, before fire, before civilization. Cancer was there. It is one of the oldest adversaries the human lineage has ever faced. And for the first time in that long history, we actually have the tools to fight back.